So, are you in your 60s, 70s, or even your 80s and finding yourself walking less these days? Well, you're certainly not alone. If that sounds familiar, I'd like to share a few ideas that might just change everything for you. Did you know that 1 in 4 adults over 65 fall each year? Many actually stop walking regularly out of fear. But here's what doctors aren't telling you. There are 5 incredible alternatives that can keep you stronger, healthier, and more energetic than people half your age. What if I told you that a 78-year-old grandmother just ran her first 5K using these methods? She hadn't walked more than 100 steps a day for 3 years. Today, I'm sharing the exact 5 alternatives that transformed her life and thousands of others. These aren't your typical take more walks suggestions. These are game changers that work, even if you can barely stand. Stay with me because number 4 will absolutely shock you, and number 5 might just add years to your life. Meet Rosalind, a vibrant 72-year-old former teacher from Portland. Just 8 months ago, she was struggling to walk from her bedroom to the kitchen without getting winded. Arthritis in her knees made every step painful, and the fear of falling kept her housebound. Sound familiar? Rosalind felt like her body was betraying her, watching her independence slip away one painful step at a time. But then something incredible happened. Her physical therapist introduced her to 5 simple alternatives that didn't require traditional walking. Today, Rosalind moves with confidence, has more energy than she's had in years, and just celebrated by dancing at her granddaughter's wedding. Yes, dancing. Have you been avoiding movement because walking has become difficult? Drop a comment and let us know what's been holding you back. You're not alone in this journey. The 5 alternatives I'm about to share transformed not just Rosalind's physical health, but her entire outlook on aging. These methods work whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond. And the best part, you can start today right from your own home. Let's dive into the first game-changing alternative that shocked even her doctor. The first alternative that changed everything for Rosalind was water-based movement, and here's why it's pure magic for seniors. When Rosalind stepped into that therapy pool for the first time, she couldn't believe what happened next. The chronic knee pain that had plagued her for 5 years simply disappeared. Here's the science that will blow your mind. Water provides 90% less stress on your joints compared to land-based exercise. That means if walking on land feels like carrying a 150 pounds backpack, water movement feels like carrying just 15 pounds. The buoyancy literally lifts the burden off your aching joints, while the water's resistance provides gentle strength training. But here's what surprised Rosalind most. You don't need to know how to swim. Her first water workout was simply walking back and forth in chest-deep water. The water supported her body weight while her muscles worked harder than they had in years. Within 2 weeks, she noticed her balance improving on dry land. Let me share the exact water exercises that transformed her strength. Pool walking. Power start in chest-deep water. Walk forward for 30 seconds, then backward for 30 seconds. The water resistance builds leg strength, while the buoyancy protects your joints. Rosalind started with 5 minutes and worked up to 20 minutes of continuous movement. Aqua arm circles. Standing in shoulder-deep water, extend your arms and make large circles. The water resistance builds shoulder and back strength without strain. Rosalind said this exercise alone eliminated her chronic shoulder pain. Water marching. Lift your knees as high as comfortable while standing in place. This improves hip flexibility and core strength. Start with 10 marches, building to 50. But what if you don't have pool access? Rosalind discovered bathtub exercises that work just as well. Sitting in a warm bath, she would do ankle circles, leg extensions, and gentle arm movements. The warm water soothes arthritis pain while providing gentle resistance. Do you have access to a pool, or would bathtub exercises work better for your situation? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing about your creative solutions. The transformation was remarkable, After just 1 month of water-based movement, Rosalind's physical therapist measured a 40% increase in her leg strength. But the real victory, she started looking forward to movement again instead of dreading it. The water became her sanctuary, a place where her body felt young and capable again. This second alternative absolutely revolutionized Rosalind's daily routine, and it might be the most practical solution for anyone reading this right now. Chair-based exercises turned her living room into a personal fitness studio, and honestly, the results were nothing short of extraordinary. Here's what shocked her doctor: seated exercises can provide the same cardiovascular benefits as traditional walking while building strength in ways that walking never could. Rosalind discovered that her sturdy kitchen chair became the most valuable piece of exercise equipment she'd ever owned. The seated cardio secret. Rosalind started with what she called chair dancing, just moving her arms, shoulders, and torso to her favorite music while seated. This gentle movement elevated her heart rate, improved circulation, and, well, brought pure joy back into exercise. She burned 150 calories in just 20 minutes. Core power revolution. Seated exercises actually engage your core muscles more effectively than walking. Here's Rosalind's game-changing routine: seated marching, sitting tall, lift one knee, then the other, as if marching in place. This strengthens your hip flexors and core. Rosalind started with 20 marches and built to 100, feeling her posture improve dramatically. Chair push-ups. Place hands on chair arms, lean slightly forward, and push your body up. This builds upper body strength without getting on the floor. Rosalind went from struggling with 3 repetitions to easily completing 15. Seated twists. Holding a water bottle. Rotate your torso left and right. This builds core strength and improves spinal mobility. Rosalind noticed her chronic back stiffness disappearing after just 2 weeks. Resistance band magic. Rosalind's physical therapist introduced her to resistance bands, lightweight, portable, and incredibly effective. Sitting in her chair, she could work every muscle group. Chest press. Band around chair back. Press forward to strengthen chest and arms. Seated rows. Band around feet. Pull back to strengthen the entire back. Leg extensions. Band around ankles. Extend legs to build quadriceps strength. The beauty of resistance bands: they provide variable resistance, meaning the harder you pull, the more challenging the exercise becomes. Rosalind started with light resistance and gradually progressed to medium, feeling her strength return week by week. Balance training revolution. Even seated, Rosalind could improve her balance. Seated balance exercises include sitting without back support while moving arms, lifting one foot slightly off the floor while seated, and gentle seated yoga poses that challenge stability. What's your favorite chair in your house that could be your new fitness studio? Tell us in the comments. Which seated exercise sounds most appealing to you? After 6 weeks of chair exercises, Rosalind's leg strength increased by 35%. Her balance improved significantly, and she had the confidence to tackle stairs again. But the psychological impact was even greater. She realized that being seated didn't mean being inactive. Her chair became a symbol of empowerment, not limitation. The third alternative awakened something beautiful in Rosalind's soul that she thought was lost forever: her connection to nature and her own body's natural flexibility. Garden therapy, combined with gentle stretching, became her pathway to rediscovering the joy of movement. Rosalind had abandoned her beloved garden when walking became difficult, but her occupational therapist suggested a revolutionary approach: adaptive gardening that actually serves as therapeutic exercise. The results were transformational on multiple levels. The soil connection miracle. Research shows that contact with soil bacteria actually triggers the release of serotonin, nature's own antidepressant. Rosalind noticed her mood lifting within days of returning to her garden, but the physical benefits were equally remarkable. Container garden strength training. Rosalind created raised garden beds and container gardens at table height. Here's how this became her strength training. Soil mixing power. Mixing soil and compost provided resistance training for her arms and core. The twisting and reaching motions improved her range of motion while building functional strength. Watering can weights. A watering can becomes a variable weight system, empty for stretching exercises, partially filled for light resistance, fuller for strength building. Rosalind used this progression to gradually rebuild her arm strength. Plant care stretching. Tending to plants requires gentle stretching and reaching. Pruning overhead branches improved shoulder flexibility, while reaching for lower plants enhanced hip mobility. Each gardening session became a natural stretching routine. Therapeutic stretching revolution. Rosalind's physical therapist taught her that gentle stretching could be more beneficial than walking for maintaining mobility. Here's her transformative routine. Morning awakening stretch. Before getting out of bed, Rosalind learned to gently stretch each joint, ankle circles, knee bends, gentle spinal twists, preparing her body for the day ahead. This 5-minute routine eliminated her morning stiffness. Kitchen counter ballet. Using her kitchen counter for support, Rosalind performed gentle leg swings, calf raises, and hip circles while her coffee brewed. These functional movements improved her balance and strength for daily activities. Evening wind-down stretching. Gentle stretches before bed improved her sleep quality and reduced morning stiffness. Seated spinal twists, gentle neck rolls, and shoulder blade squeezes became her evening ritual. The mind-body garden connection. Something magical happened when Rosalind combined stretching with gardening. The rhythmic, meditative nature of plant care naturally led to mindful movement. She found herself naturally stretching while gardening, creating a beautiful mind-body connection. Seasonal adaptation. Spring planting became her flexibility season, with lots of reaching and stretching. Summer maintenance focused on strength and endurance. Fall harvesting emphasized functional movement patterns. Winter brought indoor plant care and dedicated stretching time. Do you have a garden, or could you start with just one plant? What kind of gentle stretching feels good to your body right now? Share your thoughts below. The transformation was profound. After 2 months of garden therapy and stretching, Rosalind's range of motion increased by 50%. Her chronic muscle tension disappeared, and she rediscovered the meditative joy of movement. But perhaps most importantly, she felt reconnected to life itself, watching things grow while her own body grew stronger and more flexible. This fourth alternative shocked everyone, including Rosalind herself, because it addressed something crucial that traditional exercise completely ignores: the power of social connection in healing the body. What happened next will absolutely amaze you. Rosalind had always loved to dance, but arthritis and balance concerns made her believe those days were over. Then her neighbor invited her to something called Sitting Pretty dance class at the senior center. Rosalind almost said no, but curiosity won. That decision changed her life in ways she never imagined possible. The social movement revolution. Research reveals that exercising with others releases more endorphins than solo workouts, reduces depression by 40%, and actually makes you stronger faster. But here's the part that will shock you. Social movement activities can improve cognitive function better than traditional exercise. Chair dancing magic. Rosalind discovered that chair dancing isn't limited dancing, it's freedom. Dancing seated in a supportive chair, she could move her arms, shoulders, torso, and even legs to music without fear of falling. The first song was Dancing Queen, and tears of joy streamed down her face as she felt her body respond to the rhythm. The transformation science. Chair dancing engages multiple systems simultaneously. Asterisk. Asterisk. Cardiovascular. Asterisk. Asterisk. Heart rate increases safely while seated. Asterisk. Asterisk. Coordination. Asterisk. Barisk. Brain-body connection strengthens through rhythmic movement. Asterisk. Asterisk. Strength. Asterisk. Core and upper body muscles work continuously. Asterisk, asterisk, balance. Asterisk, asterisk. Even seated dancing improves spatial awareness and stability. Group Tai Chi Wonder. Rosalind's next discovery was gentle group Tai Chi. These slow flowing movements felt like meditation in motion. The social aspect was crucial. Seeing others her age moving gracefully gave her permission to embrace movement again. Tai Chi benefits that shocked her doctor. Asterisk. Asterisk. Balance. Asterisk. Improved by 45% in just 8 weeks. Asterisk. Asterisk. Blood pressure. Asterisk. Decreased significantly. Asterisk. Asterisk. Sleep quality. Asterisk. Asterisk. Improved dramatically. Asterisk. Asterisk. Chronic pain. Asterisk. Asterisk. Reduced by 30%. Community Silver Sneakers Revolution. Rosalind joined a Silver Sneakers program at her local YMCA. These classes are specifically designed for seniors and include water aerobics. The social element made water exercise even more enjoyable. Laughing with friends while exercising made 45 minutes feel like 10 minutes. Gentle yoga circles. Group yoga provided social support while improving flexibility. The shared experience of overcoming physical challenges created deep friendships. Walking groups. Modified even though traditional walking was difficult. Rosalind discovered mall walking groups where she could use her walker, take breaks, and enjoy social conversation while moving. The buddy system power. Rosalind paired up with her neighbor Helen for accountability. They committed to moving together 3 times per week, whether that meant chair dancing in the living room, gentle stretching on the porch, or water walking at the community pool. Virtual social movement. When weather prevented in-person activities, Rosalind discovered online senior dance classes and virtual Tai Chi sessions. She could move with others from the comfort of her home, proving that social movement doesn't require physical proximity. The social aspect healed something deeper than muscles and joints. Rosalind felt seen, valued, and part of a community again. Exercise went from being a chore to being the highlight of her week. What type of social movement sounds most appealing to you? Chair dancing, group Tai Chi, or water aerobics? Do you have a friend who might join you? Let us know in the comments. After 3 months of social movement activities, Rosalind's physical improvements were remarkable, but the emotional transformation was even more profound. She had rebuilt not just her strength, but her entire social network. Exercise became celebration, movement became connection, and her body became a source of joy rather than limitation. The fifth and final alternative that completed Rosalind's transformation is perhaps the most powerful of all, yet it's so simple that most people overlook it entirely: mindful movement through conscious breathing and gentle meditation changed not just how Rosalind moved, but how she experienced life itself. Rosalind's respiratory therapist introduced her to something revolutionary: breath-powered movement. She learned that proper breathing could actually make movement easier, reduce pain, and increase energy levels dramatically. This wasn't just exercise, this was medicine. The breathing revolution discovery: most seniors breathe using only 30% of their lung capacity, leading to fatigue, poor circulation, and increased fall risk. Rosalind learned that conscious breathing could increase oxygen delivery by 200%, reduce chronic pain through natural endorphin release, improve balance through enhanced body awareness, and boost energy levels naturally. Diaphragmatic breathing foundation. Rosalind started with the fundamental technique that changed everything. Lying comfortably with one hand on her chest and one on her belly, she learned to breathe so that only the bottom hand moved. This simple shift reduced her chronic anxiety, improved her sleep quality within days, increased her exercise capacity significantly, and enhanced her overall sense of well-being. Breath-walking meditation. Even though traditional walking was challenging, Rosalind discovered breath walking, coordinating gentle movement with intentional breathing patterns. She could do this sitting in her chair, gently swaying with each breath, standing at the kitchen counter, shifting weight from foot to foot, or even lying in bed, moving arms gently with breathing rhythms. Qigong breathing movements. Rosalind's instructor taught her gentle Qigong exercises that combined breathing with flowing arm movements. These ancient practices included lifting the sky, slowly raising arms overhead while inhaling, lowering while exhaling. This improved shoulder mobility while enhancing lung capacity. Embracing tiger, gentle arm circles coordinated with breathing that strengthen the core while promoting relaxation. Wave hands like clouds, flowing side-to-side movements that improve balance and coordination while centering the mind. Box breathing power. Rosalind learned a technique that Navy SEALs use for managing stress. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. This simple pattern calmed her nervous system instantly, reduced her blood pressure, improved her focus and mental clarity, and enhanced her pain management naturally. Mindful daily movement integration. The real magic happened when Rosalind began incorporating mindful breathing into everyday activities. Mindful dishwashing. Focusing on breath while washing dishes transformed a chore into a moving meditation. Conscious cooking. Coordinating breathing with stirring, chopping, and food preparation made cooking a therapeutic practice. Intentional getting up. Using breath awareness to power the movement from sitting to standing made this challenging transition easier and safer. The meditation and motion discovery. Rosalind learned that any movement could become meditation when combined with breath awareness. Whether stretching, gardening, or even folding laundry, conscious breathing transformed routine activities into healing practices. Progressive muscle relaxation movement. This technique combines gentle movement with systematic muscle relaxation. Tense and release each muscle group while breathing deeply. Move each body part gently while focusing on relaxation, and combine visualization with breath and movement. The energy cultivation secret. Rosalind discovered that mindful movement actually created energy rather than depleting it. By focusing on breath and gentle movement together, she could increase vitality levels naturally, reduce fatigue significantly, enhance mental clarity and focus, and improve emotional regulation and mood. Have you ever noticed how your breathing affects how you feel? What daily activity could you transform into mindful movement? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to support your journey. After mastering mindful movement, Rosalind experienced what she called her final transformation. Her relationship with her body shifted from fear and limitation to curiosity and capability. She learned that movement wasn't about performance, it was about presence. Breathing wasn't just automatic, it was intentional. And her body wasn't failing her, it was supporting her in ways she had never fully appreciated before. 8 months later, Rosalind stood at her granddaughter's wedding reception, swaying gently to the music with tears of joy in her eyes. The woman who once couldn't walk from bedroom to kitchen without pain was now dancing, really dancing for the first time in years. Her transformation was remarkable. She had regained 60% of her strength, her balance had improved dramatically, and her chronic pain was nearly gone. But the real miracle was deeper. Rosalind had rediscovered something precious she thought was lost forever: the joy of living in her body. Her doctor was amazed by her blood pressure improvements, increased bone density, and enhanced cardiovascular health. Her physical therapist celebrated her improved range of motion and stability, but Rosalind's greatest victory was personal. She felt like herself again. These 5 alternatives, water movement, chair exercises, garden therapy, social activities, and mindful breathing, hadn't just replaced walking, they had given her something better: a toolkit for lifelong vitality that adapted to her changing needs. Today, Rosalind volunteers teaching chair dancing at the Senior Center. She mentors others who feel trapped by physical limitations, sharing the life-changing truth she discovered: your body is not your limitation, It's your greatest ally in creating the life you deserve. The 5 alternatives that transformed Rosalind's life can transform yours too. Age is not about decline. It's about adaptation, creativity, and discovering new ways to thrive. If Rosalind's story inspired you, smash that like button and share this video with someone who needs hope today. Your body has incredible potential, regardless of your age. These 5 alternatives prove it. What resonated most with you? Water movement, chair exercises, garden therapy, social dancing, or mindful breathing? Drop a comment and let our amazing community support your journey. Remember, you're not too old, it's never too late, and your best days are still ahead. Subscribe for more life-changing advice, and let's prove that age is just a number. Your future self will thank you for taking action.